Gloria Patri et Filio, et Spiritui Sancto.
Sicut erat in principio, et nunc et semper, et in saecula saeculorum. Amen.
My day in the hills has come to an end, I know. A star has come out to tell me it's time to go. But deep in the dark green shadows are voices that urge me to stay. So I pause and I wait and I listen for one more sound, for one more lovely thing that the hills might say. The hills are alive with the sound of music, with songs they have sung for 1,000 years. The hills fill my heart with the sound of music. My heart wants to sing every song it hears.
My heart wants to beat like the wings of the birds that rise from the lake to the breeze. My heart wants to sigh like a chime that flies from a church on a breeze. To laugh like a brook when it drips and falls over stones in its way. To sing through the night like a lark who is learning to pray.
I go to the hills when my heart is lonely. I know I will hear what I've heard before.
My heart will be blessed with the sound of music.
And I'll sing once more. Oh, no.
I think we should be pleased with our efforts. Out of 28 postulants, 16 or 17 are ready to enter the novitiate. Let's consider the doubtful ones again.
Well, after last night I don't think there can be any doubt about Maria.
I gave her permission to leave the abbey for the day.
I told you, Sister Bev. But she was late.
Sister Sophia, they do not see eye to eye about Maria. How do you feel about her?
I love her very dearly, but she always seems to be in trouble, doesn't she?
Exactly what I say. She climbs a tree and scrapes her knee. Her dress has got a tear.
She waltzes on her way to mass and whistles on the stair.
And underneath her wimple she has curlers in her hair.
I've even heard her singing in the abbey.
She's always late for chapel.
But her penitence is real.
She's always late for everything except for every meal. I hate to have to say it, but I very firmly feel
Maria's not an asset to the abbey.
I'd like to say a word in her behalf.
Then say it, Sister Margareta.
Maria makes me laugh.
How do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you catch a cloud and pin it down?
How do you find a word that means Maria? A flibbit, a gibbet.
A will-o'-the-wisp.
A clown.
Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her, many a thing she ought to understand.
But how do you make her stay and listen to all you say?
How do you keep a wave upon the sand?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria?
How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
When I'm with her I'm confused, out of focus and bemused, and I never know exactly where I am. Unpredictable as weather, she's as flighty as a feather. She's a derelict, she's a demon, she's a lamb.
She'll outpester any pest, drive a hornet from his nest.
She could throw a whirling dervish out of whirl. She is gentle, she is wild.
She's a riddle, she's a child.
She's a headash. She's an angel.
She's a girl.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria?
Many a thing you know you'd like to tell her, many a thing she ought to understand.
How do you keep a wave upon the sand?
Oh, how do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you hold a moonbeam in your hand?
Now, my children, I think I should talk to Maria instead of about her. I am grateful to you all. Sit down, Maria.
Reverend Mother, I was on my knees most of the night because I was late.
We could only think you had lost your way.
I couldn't be lost on that mountain. I was brought up on it. It was that mountain that brought me to you.
Oh.
When I was a little girl I used to come down the mountain, climb a tree and look over into your garden. I'd see the sisters at work, and I'd hear them sing on their way to Vespers. Many times I went back up that mountain in the dark, singing all the way. And that brings up another transgression.
Maria, it's only here in the abbey that there is a rule about singing.
That's the hardest rule of all for me.
The day you were singing in the garden at the top of your voice, I wish you hadn't stopped. I used to sing that song when I was a child, and I can't quite remember. Please.
Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm wooden mittens.
Brown paper packages.
Tied up with strings.
These are a few of my favorite things. cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels,
doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles.
wild geese that fly with a moon on their wings.
These are a few of my favorite things. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes.
Snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes.
Silver white winters that melt into springs.
These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things and then I don't feel so bad.
When the dog bites.
When the bee stings,
When I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things.
and then I don't feel so bad.
Mother, where did you learn that song?
I was brought up on that mountain myself. Tell me, what is the most important lesson you've learned here?
To find out what is the will of God and to do it.
Maria, it seems to be the will of God that you leave us.
Leave? Oh, no, Mother, this is what I want. This is my life.
But are you ready for it? Perhaps if you go out into the world again for a time you will return to us knowing what we expect of you and that we do expect it.
I know what you expect.
Maria,
If it is God's will, where am I to go?
there is a family of 7 children. They need a governess until September.
September.
Captain Von Trapp expects you this afternoon. He's a fine man, and a brave one. He was given a medal for heroism in the Adriatic.
A captain in the Navy. Oh, Mother, he'll be very strict.
You are not being sent to his battleship. God bless you, Maria.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows?
She just said, "I've had enough of this," and walked out.
Well, there's another one coming today, from Nonberg Abbey, with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
I should be back from Vienna in a few weeks.
Oh, there was a call for you, sir, from Vienna. I have the number in.
I know the number.
Of course, sir.